students, how are you all? I hope you all are fine. I'm your math teacher Anjali Daya. Let us start our topic symmetry and patterns. Let's look back. Observe the given half of the dragonfly carefully and identify the pattern. Complete the other half to make the drawing symmetrical. Then color it using the same pattern and symmetry. Now, this is the next. हमारा जाएगा यहाँ और यहाँ. Then हमारा जाएगा this one and this. And this is here and here, and this is like now symmetry. We have already learnt in previous classes that an object or shape is said to be in symmetry if it can be divided by a line into equal and identical halves. The line that divides the object or shape into symmetrical halves is called line of symmetry. It can be horizontal, vertical, or both. A symmetrical figure may have more than one line of symmetry. Let us understand this with some geometrical shape. Now square. Square has 4 lines of symmetry. Rectangle has 2 lines of symmetry. And circle has countless lines of symmetry. Now no more. See and understand this line of symmetry. This divides it into half. Now not a line of symmetry because it is not a identical half. Now think. State whether these letters have horizontal, vertical or both line of symmetry. Now this is a line of symmetry. This is also a line of symmetry, both vertical and horizontal. This also both vertical and horizontal. This is vertical. This is also vertical and this is also vertical. Now in text exercise 1. Question number 1. Draw the lines of symmetry, horizontal, vertical or both for the given figures. Now, A part. This has one line of symmetry. तो बच्चों सेम मेथड को यूज करते हुए बाकी के पार्ट्स आपको ट्राई करेंगे. Now next question number 2. Tick the figure that are symmetrical and cross the one that are not. Now first, yes, this is a symmetrical. तो बच्चों सेम मेथड को यूज करते हुए बाकी के पार्ट्स आपको ट्राई करेंगे. Now next is rotational symmetry. Rotation means turning a shape around a fixed point called the center of rotation. The shape can be turned clockwise or anti-clockwise. A shape has rotational symmetry if it looks exactly the same at least once when it is rotated around the center of rotation. Let us learn the terms related to rotational symmetry: quarter turn, half turn, 3/4 turn and complete turn. Look at the shape upwards arrow with a dot marked at arrowhead. We will rotate this arrow about its center point to understand rotational symmetry. Now, initial position. This is position after 90-degree turn, that is quarter turn. Position after 180-degree turn, that is half turn. Position after 270 turn, that is 3/4 turn, and position after 360 turn, that is complete turn. Now quarter turn or 90-degree. Rotate the arrow 90-degree clockwise. Next, after the quarter turn, the arrow now points to the right. Next, the shape looks different from its original position. Now half turn, that is 180-degree. First rotate the arrow 180-degree clockwise from its original position. Now the arrow points downwards. Next, the shape looks different but maintains its overall design. Now 3/4 turn, that is 270-degree. Rotate the arrow 270-degree clockwise from its starting position. The arrow now points to the left. The shape appears different from its original position. Next, complete turn, that is 360-degree. Rotate the arrow 360-degree clockwise. The arrow returns to its original upward position looking exactly the same. Now think. How many turns make a half turn and a complete turn? How many turns? That is 2 turns and complete turns के लिए 4 turns. The upward arrow shows rotational symmetry because after a complete turn of 360 degree, it looks the same as it did its starting position. Some shapes like circles and squares may show symmetry even after a quarter or half turns, but this arrow looks identical only after a complete turn. The order of rotational symmetry refers to the number of times a shape looks exactly the same as its original position during a complete 360 degree rotation. Now let us understand this through a few examples of some 2D shapes. Now first is square. A square looks the same at 90 degree, 180 degree, 270 degree and 360 degree. Order of symmetry is 4. Initial position, quarter turn, half turn, 3/4 turn and complete turn. Now next is rectangle. A rectangle looks the same at 180 degree and 360 degree. Initial position 90 degree turn, that is quarter turn, half turn, that is 180 degree, again 3/4 turn and next is complete turn. Now third is equilateral triangle. An equilateral triangle looks the same at 120 degree, 240 degree and 360 degree. Order of symmetry is 3. Initial position 120 degree turn and complete turn. Now think. Can you find the order of symmetry for the upward arrow shapes shown on the previous pages? It has only one order of symmetry क्योंकि same position पे वो 360 degree के बाद ही आता है. Now next is circle. A circle looks the same at every angle of rotation, that is 90 degree, 180, 270. Order of symmetry is infinite. This is the initial position and this is the complete turn. Now lock into your brain. Every object looks the same after a 360 degree rotation. All shapes have a rotational symmetry order of 1. Now in text exercise 2. Question number 1. Mark a fixed point for each given shape, then draw the shape after rotating them clockwise by quarter turn 90 degree, half turn 180 degree and 3/4 turn 270 degree. For each rotation, mark the new position of the fixed point on the shape and mention if the shape shows rotational symmetry at each step. Now A part, यहाँ पे हम कहीं पे भी एक मार्क लगा देते हैं. लो यहाँ पे फिर 90 डिग्री टर्न पे हमारा ये मार्क कहाँ जाएगा? यहाँ जाएगा 90 डिग्री पे. नेक्स्ट हमारा मार्क कहाँ जाएगा? यहाँ जाएगा ये 180 डिग्री. देन हमारा मार्क जाएगा यहाँ एंड वापस आ जाएगा यहाँ. ये 270 डिग्री और ये 360 डिग्री. तो बच्चों सेम मेथड को यूज करते हुए बाकी के पार्ट्स आप खुद ट्राई करेंगे. नाउ नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन नंबर 2. राइट ऑल द नंबर्स फ्रॉम 0 to 9 that show rotational symmetry. Also mention the order of rotation for each. So 0 से लेके 9 तक सभी नंबर्स के आप rotational symmetry लिखा लेंगे और ऑर्डर निकालेंगे कि कितने ऑर्डर के बाद वो सेम पोजीशन पे आ जाएंगे. तो क्वेश्चन आपको ट्राई करेंगे. नाउ नेक्स्ट इज symmetry in solid shapes. A flat surface that divides a solid or 3D shape into two identical halves is called a plane of symmetry. These halves are mirror image of each other. If we cut a 3D shape into two halves using a flat surface or place one half in front of the mirror, it will look like the other half. Just like 2D shapes can have one or more lines of symmetry, 3D shapes can have one or more planes of symmetry. Observe the planes of symmetry in the given cuboid. It has 3 planes of symmetry. Each plane of symmetry divides the cuboid into two identical halves. Now these are the 3 lines of symmetry. Now let us look the plane of symmetry in a cube. Because all sides are equal, so a cube has 9 planes of symmetry. Now no more. A sphere, a cylinder and a cone each have an infinite number of planes of symmetry. Now in text exercise 3, question number 1, tick the figures that are symmetrical with respect to the planes drawn and cross the figures that are not symmetrical. Now A part, Tick the figure that are symmetrical with respect to the planes drawn and cross the figure that are not symmetrical. Yes, this is a symmetrical with respect to the planes drawn. तो बच्चों सेम मेथड को यूज करते हुए बाकी के पार्ट्स आप खुद ट्राई करेंगे. नाउ नेक्स्ट इज पैटर्न्स. वी कैन फॉर्म मैनी पैटर्न्स विद नंबर्स बाय अरेंजिंग देम इन डिफरेंट वेज. लेट अस नो अबाउट सम ऑफ देम. नाउ स्क्वायर नंबर्स. वी गेट अ स्क्वायर नंबर ऑन मल्टीप्लाइंग ए नंबर बाय इटसेल्फ. लेट अस फाइंड द फर्स्ट 4 स्क्वायर नंबर्स. 1 into 1 is 1, 2 into 2 is 4, 3 into 3 is 9, 4 into 4 is 16. 1, 4, 9 and 16 are the first 4 square numbers. We can represent each square numbers as a square made of dots as shown. That is why these numbers are called square numbers. 1 into 1, 2 into 2, 3 into 3 and 4 into 4. Now next is triangular numbers. A triangular number is a number that can form an equilateral triangle when arranged in dot pattern. Triangular numbers are the sum of numbers from 1 to a certain numbers. Like, let us find the first 4 triangular numbers. 1 plus 2 is 3, made a triangle. 1 plus 2 plus 3 is 6, made a triangle. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 is 10. 1, 3, 6 and 10 are the first 4 triangular numbers. We can find the next triangular number by adding another row of dots to the pattern and counting all the dots together. The sum of any 2 consecutive triangular numbers is a square number. Now think and do. Find the next 5 triangular numbers after 10. तो बच्चे क्वेश्चन आप खुद ट्राई करेंगे. Now next, imagine you are arranging chairs in rows to form a triangle. If the first row has 1 chair, the second row has 2 chairs and the third row has 3 chairs, how many chairs will you need to complete 5 rows? So after 3 के बाद 4, then 5, then count the total chairs. Now for example, 1 plus 3 is equals to 4, that is a square number. 3 plus 6 is equals to 9, that is a square number, and so on. Now next is magic square. A magic square is a square grid filled with numbers in such a way that the sum of the numbers in each row, column and diagonal is the same. This special sum is called magic sum. Now, this 8 plus 1 plus 6 is equals to 3 plus 5 plus 7 is equals to 4 plus 9 plus 2, each equals to 15. Now columns, 8 plus 3 plus 4 is equals to 1 plus 5 plus 9 is equals to 6 plus 7 plus 2 is equals to 15. Diagonals, 8 plus 5 plus 2 is equals to 6 plus 5 plus 4 is equals to 15. Observe the given magic square. Here the sum of each row, columns and diagonals is 15. Now Pascal's triangle. Pascal's triangle is a triangle made in such a way that each number is the sum of 2 numbers just above it. Number 1 is always on the top, and on the sides of a Pascal's triangle, each row represents a level of the triangle. Now find and write. Name the mathematician who is known for discovering Pascal's triangle. So the name of the mathematician is Blaise Pascal. Now this is the Pascal's triangle. 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 plus 1 is 3, 2 plus 1 is 3, 3 plus 1 is 4, 3 plus 3 is 6 and 3 plus 1 is 4. Now learn with fun. Akash wants to find the sum of the numbers in each row of the given Pascal's triangle. Help him calculate the sum. 1 plus 1 is 2. 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 4, 1 plus 3 plus 3 plus 1 is 3, 3, 6, 7, 8, 6 plus 4, 10 plus 4, 14, 15, 16 and 1 plus 5 plus 10 plus 10 plus 5 plus 1 is 10 plus 10, 20, 20 plus 5 plus 5 is 30 and 32. Now write the pattern obtained in the sum. That is 2, 4, 8, 16. Double है 2, 2 का double 4 and 4 का double 8 and 8 का double 16 and 16 का double 32. Now next, Akash notice a pattern in the diagonal of the Pascal's triangle. Help him to fill in the missing numbers. 1, 2, 3. Diagonally 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. 1, 3, 6, 10. 1 plus 2, 3, 3 plus 3 is 6, 6 plus 4 is 10, 10 plus 5 is 15, 15 plus 6 is 21, 21 plus 7 is 28. Fibonacci sequence. The Fibonacci sequence is a series of numbers in which each number is the sum of the two numbers before it. It is usually start with 0 and 1. 0 and 1, 1, 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 plus 1 is 3, 3 plus 2 is 5, 8, 13, 21, 34, 55, 89 and so on is the sequence of the numbers in Fibonacci sequence. We get each number by adding the two previous numbers. For example, 1 plus 1 is 2, 1 plus 2 is 3, 2 plus 3 is 5, 3 plus 5 is 8, 8 plus 5 is 13 and so on. The Fibonacci sequence is related to Pascal's triangle as shown in the given figure. By adding the numbers diagonally in Pascal's triangle, we can obtain the Fibonacci sequence. Now, cube numbers. We get a cube number on multiplying a number by itself 3 times. Let us find the first 4 cube numbers. 1 into 1 into 1 is 1, 2 into 2 into 2 is 8, 3 into 3 into 3 is 27, 4 into 4 into 4 is 64. So, 1, 8, 27 and 64 are the first 4 cube numbers. Now, in text exercise 4, question number 1, find and write the square numbers with the help of the square of dots. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is 6 into 6 is equals to 36. तो बच्चों सेम मेथड को यूज करते हुए बाकी के पार्ट्स आप खुद ट्राई करेंगे. Now next question number 2. Show the following triangular numbers in dot pattern arrangement. Now A part is 21. Now 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 and 21. This is the triangular pattern. तो बच्चों सेम मेथड को यूज करते हुए बाकी के पार्ट्स आप खुद ट्राई करेंगे. Now next question number 3. Complete the given magic squares. Now A part, that is 35-33. So 35 plus B plus 33 is 68. So 68 sum is equals to 68 plus B is the first. Then sum of यहाँ पे B plus E plus 36 is also equals to 68. So 68 plus B is equals to B plus E plus 36. B से B cancel. E is equals to 68 minus 36 is equals to 32. So here is 32. Now 32 plus 36 is 8. 3 plus 3 is 6. 68. Now it is E. That is 32 plus E plus 36 is equals to sum. So it is 6 plus 2 is 8, 68 plus E, 68 plus E, and that is equals to 35 plus 32 plus 33 is 3 plus 2 is 5 plus 5 is 10, 0, carry 1, 3 plus 3 plus 3 is 9 plus 1 is 100. That is equals to 100. So E is equals to 100 minus 68 is equals to 10 minus 8 is 2 and 9 minus that is equals to 32. Again E is equals to 32. 32 plus 30 is 62. 100 minus 62 is equals to 8 and 9 minus 6 that is 38. And here 35 plus 30 is 65. 100 minus 65 is 5, 9 minus 6 is that is 35, 35 plus 36 is 6 plus 5 is 11, 1 carry 1, 3 plus 3, 6 plus 1 is 7, 100 minus 71 is 10 minus 1 is 9 and 9 minus 7 is 2 that is 29. This is the magic square. तो बच्चों सेम मेथड को यूज करते हैं, बाकी के पार्ट्स आप खुद ट्राई करेंगे. नाउ नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन नंबर 4, फाइंड द क्यूब नंबर्स फॉर द फॉलोइंग. नाउ ए पार्ट 5 क्यूब, that means 5 into 5 into 5, 5 5s are 25, 25 5s are 125. तो बच्चों सेम मेथड को यूज करते हैं, बाकी के पार्ट्स आप खुद ट्राई करेंगे. नाउ नेक्स्ट लेट्स पुट इट टुगेदर. फर्स्ट, अ लाइन दैट डिवाइड्स अ शेप इनटू टू आइडेंटिकल पार्ट्स इज कॉल्ड अ लाइन ऑफ सिमेट्री. नेक्स्ट, रोटेशन इज द प्रोसेस of turning or spinning a figure around its center or a fixed point. Next, the fixed point around which a shape rotates is called the center of rotation. Next, a 2D shape has rotational symmetry if it looks exactly the same at least one during a full turn around a fixed point. Next, a quarter turn means rotation by 90 degree, a half turn means rotation by 180 degree, a 3/4 turns means rotation by 270 degree, and a full turn means rotation by 360 degree. Next, a plane that divides a 3D shape or solid into two identical halves or mirror images is known as a plane of symmetry. Next, a cuboid has 3 planes of symmetry while a cube has 9 planes of symmetry. Next, shapes like a sphere, cylinder and cone have an infinite number of planes of symmetry. Next, numbers that can be arranged as dots to form a square are called square numbers. Next, numbers that can be arranged as dots to form a ट्रायंगल आर कॉल्ड ट्रायंगुलर नंबर्स. तो बच्चों आई होप आपको चैप्टर समझ आया, इसका रिवीजन आप खुद करेंगे.